The Columbia Broadcasting System presents The Free Company.
The Columbia Broadcasting System presents The Free Company.
Getting from the conscience.
Your conscience?
Just take them all up and put them on the desk so as I can look at the words on the mastheads during the course of the show.
Welcome to the Putnam Theater Alliance, a new collaboration of theaters in Putnam County, New York. Together, our mission is to deliver daring theater to the Hudson Valley and offer the region as a hub for the development of top-quality productions. Our pilot program is a continuing series called Freedom Project. Back in 1940, the leading American playwrights and actors of the day formed the Free Company and presented 10 short plays about basic liberties and the Bill of Rights on CBS radio. The amazing thing is that 80 years later, the issues of these plays haven't changed at all. Not one iota. But plays and audiences have. So we're reviving some of the original Free Company plays as readings on screen for you, and pairing them with brand new companion pieces about the same issues by today's playwrights. Let's continue with our third 1940 revival, Above Suspicion by Sherwood Anderson, followed immediately by our new piece, More Beautiful by Craig Lucas. In 1940, Burgess Meredith was the announcer for the Free Company. Today, it will be me. I'm Shona Tucker, chair of the drum department at Vassar College, and the voice of the Putnam Theater Alliance Freedom Project. The Free Company always began their radio program with this.
For what avail the plow or sail, or land or life, if freedom fail?
It's a good question. Our answer? While democracy can be periodically delayed, it can never be permanently defeated. In this truth, in this faith, we trust. For while we have our eyes on the future, history has its eyes on us. Ready with sound, JC?
All set.
Then here we go. The Free Company is a group of writers, actors, and radio workers who have organized to give expression to their faith in American democracy. They are unpaid, uncensored, and uncontrolled. Just a group of Americans saying what they think about this country and about freedom. Some of their plays have dealt with one or another of the 8 basic freedoms assured to all citizens in the Bill of Rights. In this play, the scene is the dining room of a small, clean apartment in New York City. And now, a play about freedom from police persecution, Above Suspicion.
As soon as the boat docks, Papa will get Fritz and bring him. You know that.
Is that the boat?
That's another boat. The boat is in already, Papa phoned. Soon they come now. Go on, set the table.
What is Fritz like?
We don't know.
Do I call him cousin?
Yeah, cousin or Fritz.
How is he my cousin?
You should know that. You know that I come to this country when I'm a little girl like you?
Yes, I know.
Well then, in the old country is my sister, Trudy. We give you her name.
Why didn't she come with you?
Because she's older and she was married already. And so, like you are my child, Fritz is my sister's child, only older. That is a cousin to you. No, the folks must be on the left side.
Why does Fritz come over here, Mama?
We do not know. In the old country, things are different. For a long time, I do not hear from my sister, Trudy. Then comes a cable that Fritz is coming.
From her?
No, from somebody we do not know.
How old is Fritz?
18.
What's he like?
I don't know, but he should be a good boy. My sister is good and she married a good man. Now, I must go look at the stake. You can set out the glasses, the big beer glasses. Mary!
Hello
Come here. Watch Trudy while she sets the table. She wants to do it by herself.
there! Okay. Mary, I have a cousin.
Yeah, I know. This Fritz.
Have you a cousin?
10 of them.
What are they like?
Oh, all kinds. One's a bank cashier and one's in jail.
In jail? What did he do?
He was a bank cashier too. The best looking member of the family, Bill was. So, it had to be Bill. Oh well. What's Fritz do?
Nothing, I guess. He's only 18.
When I was 18, I'd have 5 jobs. I lost them all. Can you speak English?
I don't know.
Well, for land's sakes, how's he gonna make out?
Mama can talk with him.
Yeah, I've heard him speak in their lingo. Sounds outlandish to me.
Maybe we sound outlandish to them.
How can we? Ain't we talking American?
The steak is right. It should be here now. Mary, you want to chop the vegetables for the salad?
Sure, anything.
Mama, Mary has a cousin in jail. Did you know that?
I don't know nothing about her. I just saw her at the market and asked would she like to help for dinner today. I want a chance to sit at the table with Fritz like a lady.
But ain't that awful? In jail.
Well, if she admits it, I guess she's honest. Listen, it's them. It's Papa and Fritz. Now, Trudy, don't ask questions.
Yes, Mama.
Mama, here he is. Oh, Tante Anna.
Fritz,
Das ist, danke für Ihr Gastfreundschaft.
Mann.
But we shall speak in English. I do speak it.
I'll say he does most as good as me.
And this is Cousin Trudy. How do you do?
Hello, Fritz.
Folks, let's sit down, Fritz, and sit here. I'm hungry.
Well, I hope so. We're having a real old-fashioned dinner, just like in the old country. All right, Mary.
Mama, can I have beer?
When it comes time, a little, just to drink Fritz's health.
Hey, who hollered?
Me, we can start.
Okay. Can I have cafe kuchen? Can I have apple strudel? Can I have...
Little. Now be quiet. Fritz, how are you all? How is my sister?
She is well, Aunt Anna. She sends her love.
And your good father?
He is well, Aunt Anna. He sends his respects.
How's the boat?
It was a fine ship. All our new ships are fine
Yes,
ships.
she was a whopper. I mean, for a while I thought I'd never find this boy, not knowing what he looked like.
How did you find him, Papa?
Found him under his right letter on the pier. Where did they go through the customs? He had a tag out with his name on it. And Mama, guess who the customs inspector was going through Fritz's bags?
I couldn't. Guess you know everybody.
Old Otto Rhinelander that used to live next to us on 14th Street. Hadn't seen him for years. Fritz, what got into you with Otto?
Pardon?
I found Otto was talking the old country language to Fritz, and Fritz don't say nothing. Just looks scared.
Please, Uncle. I answer all the officer's questions. Fully and correctly I answer.
Maybe so, but you don't get into no conversations like he was trying to do.
With officials, that is not wise.
Well, you sure didn't give him much that he could get a hold of. Boy, you ain't trying to run nothing through customs, are you? None of them Dutch cigars? No diamonds?
Uncle, I beg you, you do not think that I should violate the regulations.
No narcotics, no raw or fabricated silk, leather goods, objects of art less than 50 years old, domestic animals not registered or not for breeding purposes.
No, I could not violate. I have nothing to declare.
Papa, stop teasing Fritz. Fritz, pay no attention to Papa. Always he is like that.
Papa's a tease. Papa's a tease.
And you too, Trudy. Don't tease Papa. Fritz, now we shall be serious. Tell me some more about my sister and your father.
They are well, Aunt Anna. She sends her love, he sends his respects.
For so long now they do not write.
Sometimes that is best, for the good of the state.
The state? What the state's got to do with it?
The state has to do with everything, naturally.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. The state's got nothing to do with folks' private affairs.
In a great state, Uncle Joe, there are no private affairs. All is for the state, and so the state becomes strong.
too darn strong. I pay my taxes, and I guess I'd do something about it if this country was in trouble, but the rest of the time, let the government mind its own dod-blasted business, and I'll mind mine.
Excuse me, Uncle Joe. I speak with respect, but with us, no one would speak so of the state. So we are strong, the strongest of all.
Son, there's been a lot of nations claim that, and they've all had to climb down in the end.
Is the end? Excuse me, who knows the end?
Nobody knows the end. Nobody knows the end of anything. That's why I figure that what we do today stacks up so big.
What we do today in my country is big. You shall see, please. We grow strong.
All right. What for?
So that we shall win.
Well, son, I didn't say it can't be done or that you won't do it, but what is there in it?
Papa, don't begin to talk politics. Always you get the indigestion when you talk politics.
Okay, Mama. But let me finish. What's the idea of giving up freedom, food, happiness for an end we don't know about? But if we hang on to them things a lot of folks have died to get for us, then we know we have something good.
Excuse me, please, Uncle. I cannot agree.
All I mean is that any government that takes away freedom and happiness, on any excuse, in the end costs more than it's worth.
Oh, Papa, stop arguing and eat.
Me? Arguing? I'm not arguing. I was just telling Fritz.
Ugh, here, have more steak. What is it, Trudy?
Mama, how did Fritz learn English? Fritz, how did you?
In school. In our school, we learn all things that will be useful. We learn English and marching and running in gas masks and the history of our country.
Is that any fun?
With us, school is not for fun. It is for the state.
Why did you come over here then?
Because I cannot run in the gas mask. I have sometimes a little cough. Not much. But the requirements are very strict. They know, of course, that I have an aunt in America, and so they say I shall come here till I get well.
Well, anyway, we're glad to have you. But are you not well?
It is nothing. The state says that here I shall have more milk and butter, that is all. Then I shall return.
And speaking of government...
Papa, nobody is speaking of government.
And speaking of government, take this administration. I know they're elected and we'll all have to stand for them, but they've got no principles. They've got no horse sense.
Uncle Joe, with all respect, please.
Look at the relief racket. A bunch of chiselers. Look at
Uncle Joe, please.
Son, don't interrupt me. What do you know about it? Listen to me. This administration don't buy votes the way the crowd at City Hall used to. They don't have to. They got a new system. They just hire them by putting them on the government payroll.
No, I protest.
Shucks, boy, what do you know? Let me tell you. Before we know it, the entire country will be living off the government, and there'll be only one taxpayer left to support him, and by gravy, I bet that taxpayer will be me.
Such talk is dangerous.
Dangerous? I wish it was. Trouble is, nobody pays any attention. By gravy. All I hope is that the people wake up before this country is stolen right out from under us.
Dangerous.
I may not know much about politics. Maybe I don't. But by gravy, I know a horse thief when I see one. Here, boy. What's the matter?
Fritz, what are you looking for?
In the corners. Sometimes they put dictaphones.
Dictaphones? By gravy, I wish they would. I'd pay all expenses to have that record sent straight up to the White House. Might get some results.
Fritz, sit down. Papa, hush.
No dictaphone. But do you know this woman?
Who?
She, in the kitchen.
Not me. Do you, Anna?
No, I just got talking to her at the market. Told her I wanted a little help for dinner, and we fixed it up.
Aunt Anna, you bring a stranger in your home of whom you do not know?
I know all about her. She's always changing jobs, and she has a cousin in jail.
Well, I'll be darned. What's he in for?
For being a bank cashier. And she's in love with him, I bet.
You see? Perhaps she told this little child the truth. Sometimes people do. They cannot help it. Maybe it was a warning to you.
About what, Fritzl?
To look out. They have someone she loves, and so they have her. She must do what they say.
Boy, I don't know what's gotten into you. She looks to me just like a pleasant, lanky, no-count old girl.
Joe, you hush, you hurt our feelings. Now look, here's the beer.
Mama, can I have some?
Just a little. And Papa will make the toast just like in the old country.
Well, I can't sling the lingo, but Mama's taught it to me pretty good, and Fritz, boy, I sure do mean it. Here it goes. Ein Prosit Ein Prosit der Gemütlichkeit. Ein Prosit der Gemütlichkeit. Well, Mama, that sure has been a meal.
You've done fine, Papa. And Trudy has eaten good, too.
What about you, Mama? I bet your buttons is ready to pop. Everyone's eating but Fritz.
Excuse me, please. Today I have not an appetite. It is perhaps the change from the boat.
Never mind. There'll always be plenty. Now, you excuse me for a minute. Papa and I are going across the street. It's the Menkovich's wedding anniversary. We'll take some of these cakes.
Mama, can I go too?
No, you stay here with Fritz. Papa, give Mary $1 and tell her to wash the dishes before she goes.
I heard ya! They're all washed and put away except them on the table.
Well, Mary, there's $1.
Much obliged, mister. I'll finish up before I go.
So long, Mary. Pleased to have met you.
Same here.
Goodbye, Mary. Much obliged.
Mary, can I clean up?
You can carry these to the kitchen. Here, like that. Well, Fritz, how are you doing? You didn't eat.
I wish you to understand. These people, they are nothing to me.
Ain't they your cousins?
An accident. I have never seen them before.
What's wrong with them? They look all right to me.
I wish to point out that I took no part in the conversation, in the political discussion.
You certainly didn't have much to say for yourself.
You acknowledge that?
Oh, you joined in some.
But not to agree. Not to agree.
My land, I wouldn't know. You were all talking together.
So that is all you have to say? That would be your report?
I don't get you. Looks like one of us don't speak English, kid. Well, I must be moving.
But please, to me, naturally, this is important.
Some other time, kid, when I have $1, I burn to spend it. Oh, what do you know? Looks like that child's finished the dishes. So long, Trudy.
So long, Mary.
So long, Fritz.
Fraulein, please, I beg.
Here, let go of my hand. What are you, one of them fresh kids?
I beg your pardon.
Granted. So long.
Fraulein, do not include me with the others. Fraulein!
I did the dishes all myself.
Can these rooms be seen from elsewhere?
The Rafferty's across the area could see. He's a cop.
Pardon?
A policeman.
A policeman? Can we see the entrance to this building?
Sure, right from here.
Keep back. I will look. Wait, pull down the shade. Use that one. I this one.
What's this, Fritz? A game?
Be silent. Sit in the chair.
What's the matter? You look awful. You scare me.
This is a good room.
It's a beautiful room, but it's all dark now.
From here, I can see the entrance just by pushing the shade aside.
I'm getting tired here.
Hush! How do your policemen dress?
They have blue clothes, but so do firemen.
Come here, quietly. Peep out. Are those policemen?
Sure,
One comes in the front entrance.
that's probably Mr. Rafferty.
The other four go around the corner.
They're from the station house.
Is there here a back way?
Sure, for the cans and trash and things.
Go back and sit down.
I don't want to.
Go.
I thought you were gonna be so nice.
Nice? This is no time for niceness.
What is all this craziness?
Listen. Someone comes.
Well, what of it?
If you speak, I shall choke you.
Let go! Let go! You hurt me!
I'm sorry. I was nervous, but they have gone. But they will come again. I must think. Is there here a gun?
Gun? No, it's not allowed.
There must be a gun. All dangerous radicals have guns. We must find it and dispose of it. If it is found, it will be the worse for us.
Papa's never had a gun! And who's a radical? Papa's a legionnaire and an elk.
Elk? Elk, what is that? I have heard him speak. Why must I come here at such a moment? Are there papers? We should look. We shall burn them. Nothing must be found, no proof. Why do you ask me to such a place? Who are you? Is it a trap? No, you are foolish. You are crazy. You do not know what can happen, but I know. I have seen such people at home. They think they will be safe. But something happens to them. But I will save you if I can. You are my people. Whatever they do, I shall say nothing. Now we must wait. Perhaps they will go away. No, they never go away. Listen, they come again. Sit still.
Papa!
Are you fool? Hush!
Here, what's this?
Papa! He was choking me!
Why, you ornery whelp, I've half a mind to pin your ears back. What's the meaning of this?
Uncle Joe, I beg. Please, I wished only to save you, to save us.
To save us?
The police, they have been here once. I thought they were coming back. Trudy would not keep quiet. We must move. They came while you were gone.
Trudy, who came?
I don't know! Fritz wouldn't let me open the door.
Boy, you must be sick.
I am not sick, but I have seen. Aunt Anna makes them understand.
Understand what, Fritzl? Why? What's wrong here? The room's all dark.
Fritz pulled down the shades.
The boy was choking Trudy.
Ah, you do not know. You cannot understand.
Fritzl, tell me.
Listen, Aunt Anna. Once I was like you. Once I lived with my father and mother, and we were happy. But in the home, they would talk. Like you, Uncle Joe. Only not so bad. Not much, only a little. And then one night I hear steps and voices. It is the police. You understand? The police. And now they come here again, the police. While you are away, they come to the door.
Fritzl! Do you know what that was that you thought was the cops? It was Jimmy Rafferty, a neighbor's boy.
A neighbor's boy?
Yes, his father is a cop.
A cop?
Yes, they are very good friends of ours. And do you know what Jimmy wanted? He studies German in his school, and when he hears that you are here, he wants to try if he can speak with you in German. Just now, he tells me that nobody answers. He was so disappointed. Now, do you see how all this is foolish, Fritzl?
Foolish to you, not foolish to me. You were not there that night to hear the big feet on the stairs, to hear the voices. I am frightened, but in the end I get up. I go to my father and mother's room, and they are gone. Gone! Never do I see them again.
But Fritz, you told me they were well, that they said their love.
That is what they tell me I must say for the straight. But never do I see them again. Never do I hear. I ask, and I am beaten. Look on my face. You see? They say if I ask any more, it will be bad for them. That they will be beaten. My beautiful mother will be beaten.
No, Fritz, no.
Mama! Mama, where are you?
Fritzl. There. Here it is not so. It is not so here. Here you are safe, Fritzl, my little son. Here all is different. You must believe me. All is different here. Do you believe? Yeah. I know, you do believe.
Aunt Anna!
So. Now you are a good boy. Now you are better. Oh, hello, Jimmy. Fritz, here is Jimmy back again. But maybe just now you do not wish to see him.
Yes, I will see him. I will be all right. I am not a coward. What I am, I do not know anymore, but not a coward. Tell him I shall be pleased.
Come in, Jimmy.
Gee, Mrs. Smith, it looks like I came at a bad time.
The bad time is over. Papa, raise the blinds.
You bet. Hello, Jimmy. Want a cake? Some in the kitchen.
Thanks, Mr. Smith.
Uncle Joe, Aunt Anna, Trudy, forgive me, please.
Why, son, don't say nothing about it.
Ah, now, that is better. The sunlight comes in. Trudy, tell Jimmy that Fritz wants to see him.
Come on, Jimmy. Fritz, this is Jimmy Rafferty.
Hiya, Fritz.
Oh, how do you do? My Aunt Anna says you can speak my language.
No, I can't really, but I learned a song, and I thought I might spring it at our class show. You know, kind of surprise them. Only, I don't know if I pronounce it right. You know, it's called Ich weiß nicht, was soll es bedeuten. Ever hear of it?
At home, all knows that song.
That's it.
Sing it, please.
Oh, no, you sing it. I wouldn't sound so good.
But please, you must try.
Gee, I wish my old man was here. We sing it together, him and me. I ain't no singer really, but he can really put out.
Mr. Rafferty sings tenor on the police department glee club.
You bet he does. Pat Rafferty's a real Irish tenor.
I'll say, so how he does. He rehearses me, see? Then, when I'm in the groove, he takes the tenor, see? You ought to hear my old man.
I'll say, every year, Fritz, the cops give a party for the kids on this block, and the big act is when Jimmy's pop sings Little Annie Rooney.
Yeah, always they ask for little Annie Rooney.
Ask? They don't ask, they holler. Last year, they was hollering Annie Rooney, Mr. Rafferty, and some of the fresh kids were hollering, Pat!
I didn't holler Pat.
Well, that was the one time you weren't fresh then. So Pat turns to me and says, for Pete's sake, Joe, he says, don't they think I know any other songs? And I says, Pat, they don't know and they don't care. To them, I says, you're Annie Rooney and Annie Rooney's you. Go on in there, I says.
Yeah, I guess my old man will have to sing that song until... I guess he'll always have to sing it.
But what about the song of yours?
Let Fritz give me a lead.
No, you first, please.
You will both sing it. So.
Ich weiß nicht, was soll es bedeuten, dass ich so traurig bin.
Mama, what is it?
My sister.
Be brave. Look at Fritz.
He is brave. I do not let him see me cry. I will think how lucky we are.
We are lucky. Poor kid. Poor Mama. Listen, Mama, maybe we can find your sister and her husband. Maybe they're all right.
I do not know. The end we do not know, just like you said.
That's right. But today we know about. I said that too.
Yeah, today we know. And today we make Fritz like our son. Could we do that?
Certainly, old lady. You bet.
Oh, bravo, boy.
Say, we ain't so bad. Look here, Fritz. You want to go on with me in the show? We'd knock 'em dead.
Uncle Joe, Aunt Anna, what shall I say?
Well, sure. You bet. Tell him you'll do it.
I shall be very happy. You bet.
Okay, we're set. You must have done a lot of singing, kid.
Oh, with his father, I guess. Like you, Jimmy.
Yes, this him.
For 20 years, his father sings bass in the Lutheran choir. One time they make a record for the phonograph. So you like the old country music, Jimmy?
Gee, yes, Mrs. Smith. It's great stuff.
You like to hear the real great stuff? Trudy, get out the record. It is in my bureau drawer. Papa winds up the box. My sister sent me this from the old country. But for a long time now, boys, I do not play this piece. Because I am so sad about the old country. Yes, that's it, Trudy. Let Papa put it on. Still, I am sad. More sad than ever. Excuse me, boys. But I am happy. Just a little too. Happy about Fritz. Happy about Jimmy, that he loves our music. And I think what Papa says. The end we do not know. Only today we know. So what we have good, what we have great, that let us keep. Please play, Papa.
And now, Putnam Theater Alliance is pleased to present More Beautiful by Craig Lucas, inspired by Above Suspicion.
Down the middle of the field. It's a second down and 3. Jackson takes it himself. Look at him dart back and forth. Oh! He broke his ankles. Now he's got an entourage. And he's got a touchdown. He is Houdini. What a play. 47-yard touchdown.
Dinner time!
Magical quarterback Lamar Jackson. Wow. First down.
Could you get them?
Dinner!
Thanks so much.
Dinner's on the table, you two! Did you bring it up?
No! Come down here now.
I'm studying.
Both of you.
I'm studying.
If I have to come up there, you won't be doing anything but learning Braille and how to operate your automated wheelchair, and I mean it.
Could you turn it off?
It's Super Bowl Sunday.
I know what it is, but it's our one meal together.
Okay, Jesus.
I didn't make you afraid. One half hour. Once a week.
Okay.
How we can't manage to get just
I give one whole fuckload, and I would like...
Watch it later.
Everybody else will know what happened.
Oh, live without texting like the Neanderthals.
I work, remember?
I don't.
Last time I checked, Pilates instructors weren't frontline workers.
Put the phone away.
Do what she says. Get down here now, or we are sending you back where you came from.
If I had my way, I'd let him stay upstairs. All of you, go where you want. I don't know why.
Fine.
Get back here. Now, sit down. And eat. No phones, no video games, no text. We are having family time.
And we'll enjoy it.
Yes.
Somebody else see if you can get the young adult male in this house to brush his teeth.
Ew. He's adopted.
I just asked.
He knows he is. It isn't a secret.
Well, you are too. We didn't tell you, now you know. I'm sorry. It's a blow, I know, but there you are.
I do clean my teeth. I just don't use a brush. I use enzymes.
Okay, help yourselves.
What is this?
It's your dinner.
Is it meat? Because...
No, it's not. It's gluten-free fake meat, as per your ethical standards. And your father's preference for the taste of dead cow as fashioned by a British faggot chef online.
Hey! Lower your voice, young man. I am watching!
Not until our meal is finished. Sit! And everyone converse. I mean it.
Yes, dear leader.
If I see a phone or screen or one person glancing down where I can't see, I'm gonna chop your hands off. And then you'll see.
You'll have to spoon feed us.
As if she doesn't.
She would let us starve.
See, isn't this nice? Now, who wants to tell us what they learned this week on Zoom?
I learned a way to sit where sunlight makes it so they can't see I'm touching myself. Kidding. Jeez.
Someone tell me why you're at the farthest corner of the table.
Pandemic?
You and Dad don't wear masks. You're patriots, and we're...
What changed your mind? We've been eating together.
Leave it.
We're just, superstitious about things you can't see. Germs, like evil spirits moving through the air. It's all in QAnon. You guys know about that, Mom and Dad. They're working for the Illuminati with Beyonce and all them.
Shut the fuck up. What is wrong with both of you?
Honey. Dad and I both had to go straight to work from high school. I'm not complaining. We love our jobs. But we'd like to hear what you're studying. And since we didn't get to go to college, and you're both headed there, we hope, we'd like to hear about your classes.
You sometimes sound like...
Be respectful.
Sound like...
Never mind.
What do I sound like?
A Pilates instructor.
Well, that makes sense.
I learned this week that in 1965 there was a coup in Indonesia. A coup in Indonesia, and the new premier, Suharto, killed all dissidents and union organizers, anyone who tried to, institute democracy. He went from village to village, and they shot and murdered everyone in places where there had been resistance to the military rule.
Huh.
Goodness.
And they brought an orchestra of gamelons, which is an instrument.
Oh, I've heard of those.
Yeah, they're actually really pretty.
Oh, they're bells.
Yes, an orchestra of bells.
Because...
Well, that's the interesting thing. They interviewed someone who had been there, who participated, said, is it true that there was an orchestra of gamelons present for these massacres? And he said, sure, of course. And they asked him, why? And he looked at them like they were crazy. And he said, to make it more beautiful.
You so totally are not one of us.
I've asked and I've asked.
I'm glad. I know I'm adopted, okay? I've heard it all my life.
Mom says I'm adopted too.
You're not.
Oh, yes, she is. Don't lie to her.
You guys.
What class was that?
Algebra. But my teacher's Indonesian.
They should not teach that.
We're studying the Constitution.
That they should teach.
Did you know? And
Why are we so far apart again?
We don't
want
want to get
COVID.
sick.
It's a hoax.
We think they're exaggerating.
Well, what if you're wrong and we get it?
Young people are immune.
If
You
it's a
can't
hoax,
say it's a
then what are
hoax
we
and
immune
then-
to?
So, the Bill of Rights. Is that part of the Constitution?
Yes.
No. Yes? No.
Maybe.
No.
Sort of.
Not at all.
It's
No,
separate.
it is not part of the Constitution. It's the Bill of Rights.
Your dad knows.
Anyway, the interesting thing is that we have a freedom from persecution by police.
That doesn't mean you can ignore your dad's wishes.
Because he's a cop?
Yes, it does. I'm constitutionally protected.
Hey, I have an interesting question.
Your sister's talking?
Right. She's not adopted.
Would you all
He's
We're
joking.
I was just joking.
Sorry. Go on.
So, I think it's interesting that so many black people get murdered by cops, and the cops never go to jail or lose their jobs. And I think that's persecution.
As it happens, the Bill of Rights actually gives us the right to be secure in our persons, houses.
So Breonna Taylor was so secure in her house and person.
She was with a man who had multiple
You
search
say.
warrants.
You
Okay,
say.
okay, okay! I think this family time has come to its conclusion.
And it runs up the tunnel.
What the fuck? Are you completely...
Where were you both on January 6th?
What?
You said you went to Nana's.
Yeah, she told us you were lying.
She did not.
My mother told you.
We agreed. We're not. No.
Give me...
You did. We all
That
did.
is mine.
No,
You are out of your mind. Get me. I'm
Oh,
gonna have you all
that's- it's
committed.
my time.
Get me
It's
the
my
phone.
one
What is the
time.
matter with you?
We watched the footage from the Capitol and we see both of you there. Inside, we saw you hit that officer with the flag. We saw you acting like Nazi thugs. And we think you should fess up to what you did.
You're grounded.
For months.
6.
Yeah. The FBI feel differently about it. They saw the photos we took of you both and the clothes you wore that day.
What kind of cop attacks another?
They are.
Here, who are?
The FBI.
You guys are.
That's not funny. We agree.
This had better be some kind of.
You want to get it?
Who is it? FBI!
Who wants to let them in?
Why are you playing that?
To make it more beautiful.